All right. Good morning, guys. What is up? We've got a lot going on. CBay so far has went on a massive run from under $2 all the way up to 5.38. A lot of volume. Right now, kind of in this channel between support and resistance. We'll see what happens at open with that. MARK. You can see this guy's ran even more from yesterday. But my concern is the stock that's a pretty big green candle yesterday, so I would expect a pullback today on this. If it just keeps ripping, that'd be pretty crazy, but we'll see. HSDT, FDA granted them designation for their device. It's moved from 40 cents all the way up to 88 cents. Got some volume on it, just kind of moving around. IMPX. I got some workplace readiness dashboard. I don't think that's really a good press release. NMVC. They have highly effective broad spectrum drug candidates for COVID. This is a move from 7 to 9.79. So 10's going to be some. Actually, I moved up to 10.25, but 10's going to be really strong resistance. If it can break 10, which it looks like it's going to try to right here at the bell, it might be able to move. GMDA, positive phase 3 data for whatever their drug is. It moved pretty quick, but just been selling off since. Waiter, oh, this just popped up. I made my watch list. Waiter was right here. A Waiter still looking pretty bullish. You can pretty much just draw a trend line with Waiter from here all the way up. But yeah, it's on a nice trend line over the past few days. And then PHUN, they have a partnership. And it got a little bit of a pop, but not much. And it's just kind of doing nothing, no volume on it. So right out the gate, what's up, Daniel B? Good morning. Right out the gate here, I'm going to keep an eye on CBay. Now, I didn't really see any actual press on this other than all the analysts. Let's see, hold on, I didn't see this. Oh, there's a clinical hold, I guess, on something here. But then it got raised by several different analysts. The price target did. Pretty much every analyst, you can see $15, $7, $6 set to outperform, upgraded to buy. Like, it's a lot of, pretty much everybody, all the analysts are like, this stock is a buy, so it's getting a lot of attention. What's up, One Life? Good morning. Then we got this old sneaky old SPY creeping back up. Bouncing off this trend line once again. Got all the way down there. You can see, look at this. The SPY has been on this trend line since last week of March. Alright, we're opening up here. Let's see what happens with CBay. Yeah, CBay is up 145% right now. mark. Kind of undecided there. IMPX moving up a little bit. Wader popping up a little bit. So CBAY just came down to the support area. You can see it got balled up as soon as it came down to the support area. Oh, the earnings came out yesterday? Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Alright, it's coming down some more. Yeah, mark's starting to pop here. How much more do you got in you, Marcus? You just running this gap up and running. It's good to be a gap and go, it looks like. So CBAY's holding up the support so far. Getting bought up every time it comes down to this 420 area. IMPX popping up. Mark all the way up to 250 so far. And you see some selling pressure too right there at 440 on this, so this is going to be a little tricky on CBAY. So here's the thing, if it breaks this support, it could drop all the way back down to 215, something like that, because there's this giant gap that it gapped up through, but it may start coming back up. IMPX. I don't like the press release on IMPX, but One Life's in Mark. You guys are gung-ho today. You guys are gung-ho. Mark up to 258 so far. See CBay coming down some more, so nothing there yet. IMPX still trying to hold 125. Mark still climbing. So One Life nailed Mark so far. Where'd you get in that One Life? Like 235, 233? I feel like I kind of missed it. Yeah. 235. Yeah, the CBay is definitely cracking down hard. That's why I didn't want to touch it yet. It's trying to hold up that support. $4 could be some more support, but yeah, CBay is definitely profit taking. I mean, it's ran so hard so far in pre-market. Although, let's see here. IMPX starting to pop up a little bit. Then it'll be already calling this out. WTRH popping up so far. Up to this 350 area, which is going to be pretty strong resistance. Yeah, that's why I'm a little iffy on IMPX too. See, NMVC just broke $10. More of a little pullback here. CBA starting to pop back up a little bit. 4 green candles in a row. IMPX coming back down too. NMVC starting to run at that break of 10. New high a day on NMVC. All the way up to 1050 so far. Very nice. There's nothing here. Take this off. Oh. This is interesting. Let's see. 750. Yeah, GMDA is not looking bad at all. It's got some resistance, so right here at 750. So we gotta wait for a break of that. Like a break and a confirmation. CBA's coming back down again. IMPX all over the place. Got a nasty upper shadow on NMVC. I'm not really liking much. I like NVC. NVC has got some potential here. I'm not sure about all the rest of this. Although the selling is starting to die off a little bit on CBAY. I'm going to watch CBAY here for a few more minutes. Because the selling is starting to show a little bit of weakness. Little downtrend, something like that. Pretty sharp downtrend. NNVC pulling back, GMDA pulling back. Looks like everything's pulling back right at the second. They're coming down to 4 here on CBay. I'll come back to that in a second. Ooh, MARK is looking a little sketchy. IMPX is still holding up, but I don't know about it yet. Let's see, Wader's getting bought up. Wader could break 350. If it breaks 350, it's got room up to 472 and then 545. You're in on CBay? I was thinking the same thing, but I'm waiting just a little bit longer. I wanted to see a little bit more out of it, but I think I might go 2 here shortly. Nice entries. Everybody getting in on CBay. Get a little bit longer. Yeah, I'm going to go on CBay 2 here. I got in a little bit higher than you guys did at 415, but I kind of wanted to see 415 break, so let's see what happens. See if we get a reversal here on this. Starting to come down a little bit. But if this candle starts going up, coming up, this should be a reversal. If this, like I said, if this candle starts coming up, that's the thing here. Yeah, it's starting to come up a little bit, so let's see what happens. Here we go, starting to move up a little bit. For the next resistance, 437 area. Actually, 425 is a little bit of resistance. Let's see if we can get through that. So we're pushing up a little bit here. See if we get through 425. I don't really want to lock in at 425. I'd rather lock in something at 437. We're starting to come up now. Like that 450 area. That's where I kind of want to lock in some of this at. So we're pushing up decently here. A little bit of an upper shadow there, but on the minute chart. I'll lock in 50 here just in case. Just to be safe. So I got 100 shares left, and I'm going to let them do their thing. See if we can get up to that 440, 450 area. Maybe 460, and see if this can start breaking. Pushing through 430 here now. Trying to. It's getting held up at 430 a little bit, but looks like it can get through there, maybe. It's starting to come back down here some. Well, I'm getting out. This is a big upper shadow on this 5-minute chart, so I don't like that big upper shadow. So I'm gonna get out of my entry in case it doesn't come back up. And there's a little 550 in profit there. But yeah, this big upper shadow, the fact that sellers pushed it down that hard, I'm just gonna be safe and get out of it. So that's all right. So not much of a profit, but I'd rather not be holding this too hard. That's a big upper shadow on this candle. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Actually, I was looking at the 1-minute chart, and then I glanced over back at the 5 for a second and saw this big upper shadow, and I was like, oh, God, I got to get out of this. See, we wanted to push up, but now you can see these sellers are really pushing. They still got a hold of this stock. But that's all right. Yeah, very small green trade. I don't know. You guys probably did a little better than I did because I got in a little later, but you know, I wasn't willing to risk it. You know, I haven't been liking the profits. I'm gonna be smart, but it couldn't quite get back up that 440. It's like the sellers just came in and said, "Nope, not doing it." But oh well. I mean, it still has potential, but right now the sellers have control of this. That's exactly what that showed me, is that upper shadow. Like, this was a little indecision, and then it looked like we're gonna start moving, but on the move to the 9.8 EMA, yeah. That's why I like some in at 425 just in case, because 425 was a little resistance. But yeah, I mean, that's you know, not bad. Small green trade. It still could go, but who knows? I got a little buy in here now coming in on this candle. So we might got shook out by this 5-minute wick. We'll see here. But then again, you know, halfway through that candle, it all of a sudden started selling off. But it looks like looks like buyers are trying to take control again. You can see that resistance right there at 425. It's trying to get back through. That's kind of where it got held up last time. Still is right there. Now it's starting to break. So yeah, got out a little early, I think. Let's see what happens. See if it can break over that 430 area. Or at least break over this 425 area. Yeah, I don't know. If it keeps struggling 425, this may not break. This may end up selling off. This is really getting hung up there on the 1 minute chart. You can just see it on the 1 minute chart straight across right there. 425 holding all this up. Yeah, and you see the upper shadows. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is probably going to pull back. The SPY then. SPY's at 292. See, you never know. You never know what resistance is going to be really tough resistance. But this 425 on that CBay is strong resistance. See, MARK coming down. Got it right at 205. A lot of selling going on. IMPX still holding up. Daniel B, you still... I bet you are still holding this. It's been getting bought up at 125. I think Daniel B might... That scared me. Might be on to something with this if it keeps holding up that 125 support. The only problem with this play is you have no idea what's going on back through here. But IMPX, if it does get buying volume, the stock does have the ability to rip hard. GMDA, you see it couldn't break 750. Problems there. So a lot of stocks having problems with resistance here. CBay's starting to come back up now, finally trying to break that resistance. Nope, still can't break 425. Still getting held up. This kind of looks like starting to kind of look like APOP yesterday with all the upper shadows and it getting squeezed up to that resistance. A lot of upper shadows. You can see them on the 5-minute chart. And you can see them on the 1-minute chart. So there's a lot of selling pressure. What's up, Epic? Good morning. Hey, as long as you're watching, that's all that matters. You can still learn from just watching. You don't always have to trade. Now CBay is starting to break through at 425. So it was a bit of a choppy setup there. I was going to get held up again. Okay, for a second there, it looks like, I mean, until this candle closes over 425, you don't know if it's for sure going to break. Because this 5-minute candle could easily get pushed right back below it, and then you're back under support again. So that's why you got to wait for that confirmation. I'm sorry, right back below resistance, not support. Yeah, see, here you go. It's pushing right back below 425 on this candle. And we're starting to get an upper shadow again. Yeah, this is looking, it's looking real sketchy. But I'm pretty much done. I don't have much funds left. I might like try to just make like another $5 or something. I've got like $50 left. If I see a setup that can make some money. I don't know. I don't know if I'll do that or not. We'll see. $144 is the high on the IMPX. Is there something else going on? See, CBay's still fighting in that 425 area. It's building up into that resistance though, so it may break. There you go. Actually, that candle, well, let's see, that candle opened right on 425. But then it's gonna run into this 437 area resistance. If it, let's see, it's back under 425 again, so still sketchy. IMPX is slowly climbing up here. GMDA, big sell-off. Waiter still moving around there. Mark starting to come back up here. Oh, now you want to run. And you can see they got held up at this resistance too, so that's the other thing. Them resistance lines, they're heavy. They're pretty strong resistance lines. IMPX might try to rip. I mean, it's just been getting slowly bought up. They had one little push at market open, but it's still been slowly getting bought up if you're looking at this whole chart from here to here. Just nice slow buying coming in, slowly pushing it up to resistance. At 138 is going to be some resistance, and then the high a day. But 138 probably is not going to be that much resistance. There was a lot of sellers on it though. So trying to push through the pre-market high. Let's see if IMPX starts ripping here. Because if it does break through 144, I mean 150 is probably going to be some resistance, and if it breaks through that, I would imagine it's probably going to get pretty crazy. But is there anything else we are missing, or that I am missing that I'm not looking at? So you can see there, market held up that support. That 217 area. And Mark might try to run some more. I'll see. CBay just start popping up. Yeah, it did. Popped right up to 450 and then straight back down all the way to 415. Sketchy. So, I mean, there was an opportunity to get about 40 cents out of this. So that upper shadow kind of got most of us out of it right before the nice little run. Woo! Coming back down hard, so I think that's probably done for a while. IMPX still just a trying. Well, I'm fine. I'm fine with the little $5 win today on CBay because this play is just being a tricky goose. And I don't like much else anyway at the moment. So I want to try to trade anything. The only thing that has got some potential to me right this second is IMPX. Because IMPX is still holding up, still just slowly climbing. Slowly climbing into resistance. Mark possibly. Mark possibly could start moving again real good here soon. Depending on what happens in the next few minutes or so. Let's see. CBay back up to 420. So still getting bought up in that four under 410 area. So we'll take that off. I don't know about it. I don't know about IMPX right now. Let's see, Wader's starting to pop up again a little bit. Quite a ways off the trend line. But it's trying to push back up for high a day. Oh, and here it goes, pushing for high a day right now. If this 350 should be pretty strong on Wader, but if it breaks through 350, like I said, it's got some room. It's trying to push through right now. You see there, 350 still holding up as a little bit of resistance. See if this candle closes over 350, and it did. So actually, that's pretty wild. Wader pushing up more. Like I said, after this, I mean, there's 465 is your next resistance. So, I mean, Wader has plenty of room to run. And it looks like it's trying to here, all the way up to 362. It's only 12 cents at that 350 break so far, but, I mean, this is a strong move for Wader. So now it's got to pull back some. See how's IMPX doing. Ooh, IMPX starting to look a little sketchy. I don't know if you're still in that, Daniel B, but I mean, it's still getting bought up. I don't know where you're in at. And you still got 125 support, so you got plenty of support right there. A little upper shadow on waiter so far. But that's 2 days in a row. 2 days in a row on waiter where there was opportunity to make some money. See Mark starting to come back up. Oh, Mark's about to start popping here. Mark's probably going to try to give it a go. See CBay starting to pop up a little bit too. Not yet. See if Mark pushes over 245 here. Oh, I'm starting to get some selling pressure now, so maybe it can do it. There you go. Hey, there's nothing wrong with a little quick scalp. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Waiter's still trying to hold up 350 as support now, which that's pretty interesting. That's a good thing. I don't think Mark's done. If this candle closes where it's at, I think Mark's going to move up some more here. It's got to stay above 238, that 238 resistance in pre-market. Closes above that and can hold, it may keep going up. Oh, starting to come back down though. Yeah, right there in the last 15 seconds. Let's see if it holds up here. It held up 238. Let's see if it starts moving. It should. Yeah. Cracking back below 238. Needs to stay above 231. It's gonna. If it's gonna try to move up some more, drops below 231, probably is gonna be done. The CBay still slowly climbing. I mean, it's starting to look like the buyers may be winning on CBay here. Not a lot of selling after this big candle. It was kind of like Mark make money on Mark. I thought Daniel B was doing like that that old hip hop song. It's like make money, money, make money, money, money. But this is saying Mark make money, Mark make money, Mark make money. Is that the joke you were trying to imply, Daniel B? DECN still back on. I'm still holding that stupid little swing because I froze it. I mean, I don't. No, it wasn't what you were meaning. Okay, I didn't. I thought maybe that's what you meant, Daniel B. You know, I know you like that old '90s hip hop. You're a big fan of that. Oh yeah, look here. DECN coming back alive after being frozen for 10 days. How about that? We'll see what it does over the next couple weeks or whatever. It's a dumb stock. You hate hip hop? No, okay. Alright, so I know if Daniel B says something that sounds like a hip hop reference, it probably isn't. Gotcha. Noted. Noted. Here, I'll make it official. Make it official for old Daniel B. There you go. Sticky note. Daniel B doesn't like hip hop. And I'll stick it right here on the side of my computer. Just so I remember. Just for you, Daniel, that I don't make any hip hop references. Alright. Daniel B, are you still in IMPX? I feel like this thing is just having fun moving sideways. I mean, it still is building a little bit higher lows on the 5 minute. Oh, you didn't trade it? I thought you said you got in IMPX. I misunderstood you. Oh, you're in CBay. What was you talking about IMPX earlier? Yeah, you said IMPX. No, it's just because that little quick buy, or that quick move up that I was about to go. Yeah, I mean, CBay is still holding up the support area and building higher lows now at this point, so you can even draw a little trend line if you wanted to from this green candle. And just ride that trend up. Gotcha. I misunderstood you, Daniel. I thought you said you were in IMPX. Let's see. NMVC starting to come back up to $10. This break, I'm gonna go on this. I'm gonna go on 5 shares if this breaks $10. I ain't gonna make nothing, but no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. But if it does break $10, it could start running again. You saw earlier, it got a quick pop. Yeah, 10 is tough. 10 is real tough. You can run a line straight across from pre-market. Just like that. And you're gonna need to look. You're gonna need to give it a. You're gonna have to give it about 5 minutes or so here before you can look for a deep to try to break 10, because it may not. I mean, it's trying to get back up there, but let's see. GMDA looking ugly. I'm gonna take it. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get off my screen. There you go. Take that off. Wader's still holding up 350. HSDT selling off pretty hard. Looking kind of barcodey. IMPX still hanging in there. Everything's still kind of hanging in there. Mark's still trying to get it. And NVC, if NVC gets going though, it can run. You can see multiple big candles. Right here went from 350 all the way up to 1329 in one day, and then had 3 days of running up even higher, almost all the way up to 20. And right there, 554 up to 8. So it does have the ability to run if it breaks 10. Yeah, looks like all the selling is out of CBAY right now. Looks like they all got out of this. The selling and the shorters, at least for the time being. It's been just 3 little green candles of just a little bit of buying coming in after that big red candle, and it's trying to slowly push back up above that 438 area. So this may end up working out for anybody who's still in it, possibly. Just doesn't have a lot of volume at the second. See IMPX in that 135 area. So CBAY still having a little problem right there. $86 million volume on Mark. So still some selling pressure in those areas. CBAY's kind of in this little channel right now. Now if this candle pushes up, there's not a lot of volume on this right now to push up to 10. So NVC may not be able to get it right this second. See what CBAY does here. We'll give the stream about 20-30 more minutes here. See if anything shakes loose. Might be a lunchtime rip or a little later in the day rip. How's that VITQ doing? That one that's got the merger coming up, or VTIQ. That's what it is. Phew! All the way up to 23. Yesterday was at 19. Just gapping up and moving every day. Opinion on Mark? As far as what, a day trade? Or long term? Or what are you asking about it? Because right now, as far as day trading, there's no opinion at the moment. You know, it is kind of on this uptrend. Like if you're interested in it, like you have an uptrend, like right here. So as long as that uptrend holds up, it can keep climbing. But at the moment, I mean, there's nothing. You got an uptrend, but you also have a downtrend. So like it's getting squeezed, kind of. So I mean, it could go either way, but it is definitely getting squeezed. You got the uptrend and the downtrend. It have to break above the downtrend to go up any higher. If it cracks below the uptrend, then it's gonna dump. So you gotta know price action for day trading. Is that what your question was about? Ali was is it about day trading or Ali? Is it Ali or Ollie? I know we had a guy in here named Ollie. Are you the same guy, Ollie? I haven't seen you in a while. If it's you, or is this Ali? We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this every time. Every time somebody named Ali or Ollie comes into the damn chat, I'm gonna be having a name war trying to figure out what name it is. But yeah, I mean, you can just see it's. Like, there's not a play on Mark right at the moment. Mark is a good guy. Oh, look here. C-Bay finally popping up. Trying to break over 450. Is it the same? I don't know. The picture looks different. I mean, I can barely see the little pictures besides you guys' names. They're like little tiny circles in the chat. So I can't remember what his last name was. I just remember there was a guy in here named Ollie that I was calling Allie for a day, but I can't tell if it's the same person or not. Nice, Steven. So you made a little profit there. I mean, nah, there's nothing wrong. I mean, if you locked in at 450, that's nothing wrong with that. That's resistance. I mean, you can see 450 is kind of right in here. You know, these two candles got held up at 450. Some candles back here were kind of, 450 was acting like support. So there's nothing wrong with that if you sold at 450. I don't know what your entry was, but if your entry was down here like 404 or 415, somewhere in that area, and you sold at 450, that's a good win. Yeah. What was your entry, Steven? Like down here in this 4 area, where'd you get in at? What price did you get in at? I mean, it still could rip, of course, but like, a profit is a profit, and if you made $58, that's a decent win. So there's no, I mean, if it rips to the sky, don't beat yourself up. Yeah, 415. So yeah, 415 up to 450. That's 35 cents in profit. That's a good win. There's nothing wrong with that. It's trying to break through this 460 resistance. So, I mean, you got 450 and 460 resistance both right here in this area. So that was not a bad place to sell. Now, if it breaks 460, let's see. Let's take a look here. 475 is going to be some resistance. There's a lot of resistance at 475. Well, not a lot, but there's going to be some resistance at 475. And then 5, of course, is going to be pretty strong. So far, that 460, 450 area is holding up a little bit. NVC back down. Wader's still holding above 350. Oh, look here. Mark's starting to kind of break above that downtrend, possibly. Damn, CBay all the way back down to 425. So CBay's that's building in levels. I like the healthy build that we've got going on this. Cause you got to push up and then pull back down, and then pull back up. Got in this channel between these two support and resistances. Pushed up. Now it's coming back down. As you can see, we're still building higher lows. Like the buying pressure, even though we got these big red candles, the buying pressure is still slowly pushing it up. But I mean, you gotta think like I was saying, $4 to $4.50. So people are gonna sell, so you got a big sell off, and people start coming back in. You know, getting in at $4.15. They're probably gonna sell it at $4.60, $4.50 area. Now it's sold off again. So people just locking in profits as this slowly goes up. Because if you had 1,000 shares, you know, you could lock in. Or if you were like a big investor, you had like 5,000 shares, you know, you get this first run up, you lock in, stock drops back down, the same thing. Runs up, you lock in, sells off, down to that support, and it just keeps going. So CBay's looking pretty decent right now, as long as it can keep building these higher lows. But we're pointed in an upward direction. And you can see too, what was it? It was Mark. Mark had that downtrend kind of. CBay is kind of starting to build higher highs too since this initial drop. So instead of triangling, you know, you got it kind of moving, like it's pointing up. It's good price action chart so far on this. Even though Mark did break above this downtrend, you still want to see it get above 246 soon, so that way you're like building some more highs. There you go, and there now it's about to break 250. It looks like here. So yeah, now we kind of got that same thing with Mark as well, starting to, you know, build a little bit of higher highs. We've been building lower lows, so. Both of them look pretty decent. Oh. Let's see, Mark's testing 250 now. Well, I'll sell in there at 250 on Mark. did this move from? Sheesh, this thing went from $24 yesterday to $42 today on Invex. Gross. That's a nasty rip. If this candle pushes up above 450, it is possible we could see C-Base start really moving up. That's got a few minutes. IMPX still ugly and sideways. Let's see if it's gonna break 450. I don't know why I'm so tired today. Let's remove these. Whoops. What did I just do? There we go. What is this? Whoops, get out of here. SPY having a bit of a sell-off. Where's that trend line at? Okay, that trend line's still a ways away. Let's see, is Mark gonna try to break 250 here? It's getting held up so far. So if you guys have any questions, suggestions, or ideas, get those in. Because we're going to be in the stream here in about 10 or 15 more minutes. Because I don't have any funds available left. IMV and unit? I didn't see those. Let's see IMV. IMV is slowly moving. It's not doing much. Unit is interesting. Updated strong buy from outperform. Blah. Analyst. This is a dividend stock. What are they doing? Let's see. We got a quarterly dividend on this stock. Invex can continue to yeah. I would like to do a little bit more research on unit. But unit maybe could be a good swing trade depending on where it closes. Because you've got resistance right across here on unit. So if it could, it's right at that resistance right now. But yeah, if you could, if it depends on where it closed, that could possibly be a good swing trade. If you like them higher price stocks, I mean, Invax definitely could run tomorrow. All you got to do is just like Invax is on this trend line right now. And Invax is a higher price stock. Usually higher price stocks, they usually respect trend lines a little bit longer. You know what I mean? Whoops. See, Mark and CBay both about to break 450. See, Mark here trying to break. I think CBay's got a better chance of breaking 450, 460, and maybe running up to 475 or 5 here, possibly. Mark's breaking 250 now again. Huh. Not much though. Not breaking it hard or anything. Just tapping at it. Just green, nothing special. $450 is really holding up on this. Nike shoes green? Like a pair of Nike shoes? Let's see here. Let's see if this is going to break. Still struggling. Hmm. Yeah, it looks like it'll be a little while, maybe another 10 minutes possibly for CBay breaks. A little bit of a boring day, really. I mean, we've not had anything really break out big or any major moves or anything so far. It's all really little moves and stuff. And CBay may drop off. Thanks. I did good today. I did good today with my little 550. I mean, it's better than I've been doing. Well, I'll say that, you know. We just ain't getting those big. Yeah, I didn't do anything silly. Yeah, that's a good day for me. If I'm not doing anything stupid or silly, then it's a good day for me. You know, my trading for a while has involved me being stupid and doing dumb things. So, you know. Looks like. What are you talking about, Daniel? What are you talking about? During the night? What does that mean? You got lucky during the night? Like in my sleep? I don't even know what you guys mean. You guys are talking crazy. No. Unfortunately, that's not the case. I'm just tired because I'm a busy guy. Do a lot of stuff. Honing my skills. Does that need to be the next Alabama trader video? I need to have him come talk about how laying pipe is similar to stock trading, similar to day trading. The old midnight pipe pattern. That may be interesting. All right, guys. Well, as fun as this last 5 minutes has been, I'm gonna call it a day. Appreciate everybody joining me as always. We'll be back here tomorrow as always. You know, you guys hit that like button on the way out if you don't mind. It helps. It helps with the YouTube algorithm, which is a mean little thing that to grow a YouTube channel you have to be friends. You have to lay the pipe to the YouTube algorithm. So if you guys can help me out, I appreciate it. But yeah, you guys have a great rest of your day. Until next time.